Hello, and welcome to the channel. Now, this is a Fortnite map I've been working on, and this version won't be released to the public, more than likely. Or at least what's currently available right now, but the basic premise is still here. Now, the main issue I have with Fortnite is gun usage, and I'm in a secret room. So, you have to enter a code to get into here. Now, the reason I am making this, except for a few others, like these are what you would call quote-unquote boss classes. How do you get a boss class? Either go into here and either go here and click this, which drops the boss pod, or you wait for 300 seconds. And because I'm a little impatient, I'm just going to click that. Now here's your classes. You have your healer. My controller just disconnected. You have like your medic class. You have like just a handgun, some shield, a flash. It's probably going to be the least utilized class. You have the kill shot revolvers. Reason why this is in a quote melee map is because it's just gimmicky enough that it will work. You should subscribe. That allows auto lock. Yes, it's a little broken. This one, you have a 1.2 times damage boost. Mostly because these suck royally. This one is one, actually, this one and this one have a boss variant. The chainsaw, nothing notable. This one might end up getting changed a bit because it's a little too much. You got the Nitro Fist with a shotgun. For those of you who want to use a shotgun, you have Vampiric Blade, which I did know, if you're questioning why that is there, it's literally just there because I felt like it. You have this one, which is definitely getting nerfed to oblivion because it will probably have the highest CPS. This one might end up getting removed because the shield sucks. This one you get a speed boost, which is hard to notice, but it's a 1.2 times speed boost, and my dogs are being annoying downstairs. This one is the Ice King, which will have the Reforged Infinity Blade as part of the arsenal. And I want to record this in one take so that you're going to hear noises in the background. This one allows you to move. Holy fuck. I'm just gonna... I want to take this in one take, so... Okay. This is pretty straightforward. Your movement class, your very, very fast one. This one just has a high shield and good support. This is your sniper class. It's not as broken as you think, especially since almost everything here has something to stun lock you. This is your shockwave hammer. This is the default starting class. And this is the Foundation's Fist. This also, actually, the last two here have a boss variant. One of which you'll never guess the boss variant of until I actually go through. And then you have this one. This is for the campers. Mostly because I can, and they have less HP, and I might revert back to that. Now, for movement purposes, I'm going to show you the boss drop pods. There's also secrets around the map and secret interactions. Like, for example, you have way up there, you see that circle? There's an ice thing in the middle to get the original Infinity Blade. The original Infinity Blade is extremely broken right now. It does not do any damage for the ground slam at all. Where did this... Please tell me I don't have to restart the map. Where the fuck did this thing go? Oh, this is where one of the Easter eggs are. Can I ping it? Okay, so no, I can't ping it, and it's in the ground. Hold up. Okay, fixing the hiccup is literally just restarting my game. Well, the game. Now, I will tell you the first digit, 9. And the final digit's 5. anyone can get into here once you know there's a frog. Originally, if you were to tame this frog, it would summon a bunch of killer frogs that were practically immortal and instant killed any player who came across them because I thought it was a little funny, but I couldn't get it working. Also, if you get bored, you have a zero gravity ball that really likes to disappear with 2 players. Ooh. Also, it has max knockback, and over here you have seats you can sit in. This one's a little finicky, but you can. With that one being normal, and then you have this one with maximum. Yeah, it has max impulse. I was just looking down. What do you mean by max impulse? You see that location over there? I almost made it. Also, you guys should make a bunch of skin classes in your locker if you play Fortnite, and you got to be fucking kidding me. And just click random. Don't have a main skin. Just click random. It's better this way. Sort of. How is it in the ground? It's what the fuck? Hold on. I gotta do a restart. I'm pretty sure this is attempt number 3. You have this. Also, planes. You'd be surprised how many people don't know that if you click reverse, you reverse in planes. So they don't ever actually get stuck. Finally. This is what you call a boss pod. After 300 seconds, it will spawn, and it won't spawn again. They're supposed to be a little broken. You can destroy them, so you can ruin them from the map until somebody comes in with the knowledge of the passcode. It'll take a minute. This is the chainsaw variant. 500 shield and 1,000 health with ludicrous movement speed. You also get a Tommy gun with ammo, and I mean ludicrous movement speed. Fastest class in the game without utilizing any form of air technique. Except the baseball bat, but this is a boss variant. And now, I do know how to fix this, but I'm not going to right now, since the only people who can play this is me and my buddies. Also, next is, I'm going to see which one I get, because it is random. There's 4 boss variants right now of the stuff, which means it's less of a 1 in 4 chance and more of a 1 in 5 chance times 4. Each class has a 1 in 5 chance of picking that class, and then it moves on to the next one if it does not succeed. Which, do the calculations if you must, is pretty apparent. Which one do I get? I got the AR conversion. This replaces the grenade, the pistol, and then you have the assault rifle. Seems like a reasonable conversion. Also, this class is not even the strongest class, even though it has the highest HP pool. I mean, this has the highest HP pool. Also, for some reason, if you have this class and you get hit with those foundation fists, you get sent the orbit. And it's too funny for me to try to figure out how to fix, so I'm keeping it. You could also get outside the map pretty easily, and I mean like outside the barriers and stuff, but I decided not to remove that because, again, it's funny. You know, I should probably just fix all the classes so that instead of having more devices to lag the game, I should make it so that each class just calculates it. This is relatively center map. I mean, it's a... Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. It says I have charges. Why is it not going up? I also did add as many... I almost added fall... Well, I did add fall damage at one point. In fact, one of my friends complained about it. That was too fast. I might remove the remove items on respawn so that you can just keep your class and go again if you want to, but that will be a little bit later. Because it takes time to do this. I do not have UEFN yet, otherwise I would 100% utilize that. Make like special attacks and do whatever I can with it. Literally whatever I can. Oh, and here's an Easter egg. This is where you find the airstrikes. One of 2 airstrikes. The precision airstrike is where an Easter egg is to get the tank. And then this boss variant is going to be kill shot revolvers, which actually has increased lock range. If you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, so when you're aiming down sights, it's supposed to lock on and lock on at a further range, but I guess it did not get the memo. I don't know how I can fix this. I guess I can make it. How do I fix this? Hold on, let me go check. Okay, this is the system it's running off of. When you click aim down sights, it should tell this one to give you the stuff. It should tell you that. This is the class that it's labeled as for kill shot revolvers, and that's probably the reason. Hold on, if I delete that for both of these, it should work. Enable on the class switched, which means when that switches to this class, it should work. And this class is 151, and the kill class, or 251, not 151. I have figured out that if you have unique classes like this and a class-based thing, okay, they should work if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it should work. This should enable it. But that adds to hold on, what did I do for the other ones? Because the other one works just fine. Like, this is class 16. What the fuck? Technical difficulty. Also, don't worry about those. They get deleted immediately. What did I do for this one? Literally the exact same thing, so why does it not work? Is it just, like, a weird side effect? Or did I figure it out? Yeah, that one is like 3,000 centimeters. This one's an increase of 4,000, which I don't know what that equals to, and this utilizes meters, so I don't know what that equals to. But for my testing, the non-boss variant goes about 30 meters. An extra 1,000 centimeters will probably mean it will go roughly around 35 to 40 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, time to start the game, go through all of this annoying as fuck process again. This is only on my end. If actually playing the game, the drop pod would go down, and you would be able to just fight for the boss stuff. I'm going to increase the drop pod's health, so you can't just one-tap it. And now, it drops and hits the ground. I guess it just has a small chance to break the game, which is a little funny, so it shall stay. Remember, if the glitch doesn't destroy the game, and it's funny, there's no reason to remove it. And the one I get is this thing again. Okay, attempt number 2. It is random after all. You get a random boss. I plan on having every class have a boss variant, so that to keep things a little fresh for people. There's only 5 rounds though, so you'd have to re-queue into a different game if you want to experience them all. What? I guess the game really does not like this class in particular because it's the only one I have this weird stuttering and lagging with. Now, I could, once I get to UEFN, I will remake I'm not remaking every device, but all the core devices, also known as just literally all the devices that involve around the classes, I am not going to remove. And this one is, you already seen this one. You do have to destroy the drop pod in order to actually get the classes, which is a little annoying. But, what the fuck? I think the boss classes are, yeah, the classes are just a little broken. Yeah, it's just this area that's a little broken. Tell me in the comments what the frog should be named. Because I will try my best, if I actually try to make something similar to this public, I'll try my best to add the frog. I guess it could be lagging because I am not super experienced with Fortnite Creative. Like, this is the first time I actually spent a long-ass time on a map with hidden Easter eggs and other stuff like that. Come on, give me something new. There's kill shot revolvers. This is the one with a 40-meter range and not what I wanted. Also, due to it having... Motherfucker. Does it just not work? No, it shows me the option there. Yeah, it shows me the option there, like, right there. That is the button that tells you that it's working. And I don't know why it's not working. I will fix that later. Right now, I spent too long on the video explaining, so I'm going to fix that later. If you want to watch me fix it, you'll probably not see me fix it. However, it's still there. If you guys want to. I'm very small at the moment, so you should subscribe. Whoa! Airplane moment. Also, I will show you guys how to get a secret class here, since this will probably not be public. And none of my friends actually watch my videos, except one. Please do not engrave, thank you. Bruh. I know you can get this, and I just ended the game by accident. Give me a minute. This is one final attempt with the drop pod thing. Holy shit, that was brown. And this is one last attempt with the drop pod thing to see if I get the final class, which is the Foundation's Fist, or the final boss class. Every class should have a boss variant. And every class should be melee adjacent of some kind. And this one is the... Hell yeah! You actually got it! Now, this one might be a little broken, so the HP is the lowest. But I don't think that really matters when you can literally just hold a button and become a fucking menace. Actually, there is one more Easter egg. Also, I just find this funny. There's one more Easter egg that this can help us get, which does remove your class temporarily, but it is a boss Easter egg. Now, if you see this plane over here, it has nothing to do with the plane. It's just a plane, and I thought it looked cool. Now, you can get this with almost every class in the game. It's just really, really easy with this one because of some pretty obvious reasons. Whoa. Come on. Do not auto-mantle. There we go. Now, this flag, there's implications here of how they crashed. You take this flag, it takes a little bit, and you should get a class. Now, the class should make it so you don't take fall damage. Yeah, and it's correct. You cannot switch to anything I'm pressing the switch buttons. You can't switch anything while having the flag. So you have to rely on your teammates to help you. In fact, your teammates could probably be the one who gets the spoils because it's one of the stronger boss classes, if not the strongest. Then, do you remember that area that I showed you? Which I forgot where it was, so there it is. That area I showed you. You go in through here, you crouch, do some little cave diving, and then you interact with this. It's not Ice King adjacent. Then you get your weapons back, you get your class back, and then a supply drop hits. And now, it should have given me the class, but it fucking didn't. What the hell? I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you all the classes, because it should have worked. It should have given me a secret boss class that's found over here, and it's this one. This one. It's not the strongest out of the boss classes, however, it does have the highest potential for the most damage because of this. In fact, I need a test subject. You're done, Gar. Oh yeah, I did add some car mods to this. However, it's in such weird areas that you'd be surprised this vehicle can't get into. Now, this has unlimited bullets. You won't run out of ammo. And this is my favorite gun, too. You get precision, and then airstrikes. So, you can unlodge the car. Yeah, the vehicles are a bit powerful. They're a little strong. Dude, that guy survived with merely just a fucking scratch. The true winner of this? You, if you subscribe, and this vehicle for tanking all of that.